Greetings and hallucinations to all you folks out there. It is time for a 4 versus 4 on a new map. For those of you who've not seen this already, this is Stella Maris. It was made by MouseFabricator, aka TheBush, and it is a fantastic map to play on. I have played it twice, and I've watched 2 or 3 games on it. The game flow is really good, but highly unusual. This is not your average map. I'm going to leave it on normal speed for a minute, and we'll take a little excursion around it and wait while the players wind up. In the back here, there is an inaccessible plateau that has 4 mass extractors on it up for grabs. The meta on this map has not settled yet, so they are pretty much up for grabs to whoever gets them first. On the left-hand side, this map is symmetrical corner to corner right here. On the left-hand side, on the south, you have a single player matched by a single player on the north-right. And on the right southern position, you have a double-player team, and that is the same up here. Now, the way this works is actually somewhere between frustrating and amazing. This map is a team map. And I mean that in every sense. If you do not work together, you are going to get obliterated. This 2-on-1 right here, if you do not receive assistance, it is very easy to get killed. This team of 3 here can easily gang up on the front player and get an early kill either by air or by base destruction. Comm drops are a good option here as well. So, I mean, there's so many strategic options on this map. It is ridiculous. It is asymmetrical gameplay and team play. I can't emphasize that enough. And I am very much looking forward to when this map settles in and everybody gets to know it and how to play it and to see the games that happen on it. It is relatively small, somewhat reminiscent of Settins. On the sides here, you do have a couple of mass extractors and a hydro on a little plateau that is inaccessible from the water, and then you do have hover accessible islands paired up in front of the beaches. Alright, that is the end of the preview on maps. Oh yes, one more thing. The double player side has the advantage of being on a ledge, so they are impervious to hover spam but have slightly less access to the water. Alrighty, as far as the teams go, we have Ciro, Gorton, V, and Laneless on the southern side. On the north, we have Meow, Narcissus, that is SC account, and Goatse. I call him Goat. I see what you did there on that name, and I do not approve. Alright, a lot of these guys are actually Settins players, and there's also a couple of 1v1 and competitive players in here, so a nice mix. Hopefully we'll see some good strategies put forth. Like I said, new maps, so there's not really going to be an advantage to one type of player over another because it's all up in the air. I'm going to see a drop met by a bomber here, which is going to be snagged by an interceptor from V. There were 2 bombers put out by the southern team, and both of them have put some air up. So we're going to see a little bit of harassment on this side. It's going to be very difficult for Narcissus to get a foothold. On the other hand, SC account, he has done a really good job of dropping this island over here and snagging this island as well. So this is going to end up being somewhat of a counterclockwise motion. You have a weak side here and a weak side here. However, Meow has done the correct thing. He has gone into the Navy on the right side to counteract the inevitable frigate spam from the south. And he is going to dive into the Navy and help out his teammate. Now, one thing I have noticed about this map is it is best for all of the players to get some Navy in the water. This map is almost always decided by Navy in every game that I have seen except for one, which involved comm drops. And when all 4 players get in the water, it is much easier to prevent getting overrun. Alright, seeing still some good bomber harassment. For some reason, Gorton has, or no, that's V. V has decided to drop engineers over here. I guess snagging the reclaim, who really knows. Did have a comm push over there. Is that a torpedo upgraded comm at 8 minutes? I somewhat doubt it, but there is always the possibility. It is not. Okay. Meow got extremely ambitious with this island grab over here, but alas, it was not to be. He has been pushed away, and then we're going to see the reverse from Zero. He is going to try to... Actually, that was not an engineer drop. That was a denial drop. He has dropped hunters and anti-air, some other units, which are going to get picked off, but that is going to do a good job of preventing anyone from building there. Excuse me. Alright. SC account has pushed out a destroyer. I don't know why Laneless is running. He had more than enough to kill that thing, but apparently he has decided to keep his options open and withdraw. A lot of Tech 1 bombers coming out from Goat, trying to kill off some build power, harass some different locations. And 2 Exodus. This is the problem with the Aeon destroyers. They are very easy to kill if you get one out by itself, but the more Exodus that are in one group, the harder that group is to kill, because it kind of helps negate the poor rate of fire. Another thing to consider is that Exodus have absolutely insane torpedo damage and defense. They absolutely demolish any form of sub and do a very good job beating up destroyers as well if you can get them in torpedo range. And this is somewhat problematic. V has lost most of his navy to cruisers, or not cruiser, frigate spam. There are destroyers down here from Narcissus as well, and with the help of Meow's Salems, he's actually doing an insanely good job of, I just realized that at this cast I'm saying insane all the time. Great. Well, at least it fits my name. He was able to drop a couple of engineers and try to snag some of that reclaim, but the Southern team was successful in pushing him back. And Goat has gone all the way over Catty Corner, built a factory, and is producing engineers trying to snag as much of this mass as he can. It always astounds me at the opportunities that high-level players will jump at for reclaim. A lot of times it actually pays off, but it seems like they're the only ones who ever chance it. Alright, back to the statistics on the Exodus. A lot of people don't realize that the Exodus can actually match Seraphim Tech 3 subs. The only advantage that the Tech 3 sub has is its range. If you do not kite, an Exodus will 1 versus 1 a T3 sub and win it. They have good torpedo defense and they have good torpedo damage. And since the last sub nerf that involved lowering their health, it used to be that the Exodus versus the Tech 3 sub, I cannot remember the name of that sub. Somebody's going to have to inform me. That was a failed beetle drop. So sad. That almost worked. That was almost on the ground, but the air killed it. It used to be that the Exodus would either mutual destruct the T3 sub or win with just a few HP left, depending on which got the first shot off once the Exodus was in range. But since the health nerf, the Exodus will always win if you can get it in range of the T3 sub within one salvo firing. torpedo bombers coming up here to try and help out Narcissus, but the loss is very strong with this one. Once that many Salems get in a group, it is very difficult to come back from it. And right now, run little circles, run little circles. Boom. Nope. Not enough circles. Alright, this is obliteration in the making right here. UEF Tech 2 shield boats paired with Salems. That is incredibly overpowered. Not to pardon me, guys, for yawning. I'm not sure what the problem is other than a severe lack of oxygen. Meow is being a little brave with his commander there. Probably a bit too brave. I think he is about to die to torpedo bombers. He had stealth. Oh, but he killed Laneless. Oh, that was worth it. Shield boats coming in. Are those friendly? No, they are not. I can't believe he survived that. Holy cow. Well done, Meow. Torpedo commander kill. We got Tech 1 bombers coming in for an attempted snipe. That was insanely close, but very much worth it. I love it. I love it when we see unusual tactics like that. The northern side is still in this game, but there is a soul ripper from Zero. This is going to be pretty difficult to overcome. The northern team does not have enough cruisers to deny that, not enough anti-air, and I don't think they have any ASF in the bank to win that. SC account immediately being hit by that bug. That is one of the disadvantages to this pair over here. You cannot put your ACU in the water unless you lift it with a transport, because there is a cliff face here. Trying to write something. Oh, whatever. Meow finally goes down. Oh man, so much hecticness in that game. I love it. Torpedo commander, a ripper. This is what's awesome about a new map. You see stuff that you don't see in normal games because nobody has any idea what to do on a map like this. So, thanks goes out to MouseFabricator for making an excellent donation to the community. Thank you for the time that you put into making a good, solid, beautiful map. It looks good, it plays well, so I think we will all be happy to experience a game on this. And then, well done to all of the players involved in this match. There was a lot of skill tied up in here, some interesting things done. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. Maybe we can all learn something from it. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap it up for this cast. I will see you guys later.